following program is a work of fiction. Any relation to actual or current events is purely coincidental. This program may contain graphic content. Viewer discretion is advised. I've always wanted to do that. Here's Watch with Wayne.
Oh, snap. How's everybody doing tonight? Ooh, boom, 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 boom. And this is why we have 2 channels and multiple platforms so that we can reach everybody. It's because, just as I stated last night, I had this funny feeling that there was someone lurking around waiting for someone to like somewhere for me to slip up, or they can bitch and complain about shit. And they're like, boom. So they gave me my second strike on Watch with Wayne. So we're down for 2 weeks. One more strike on that platform deletes the channel. Deletes it. Done. Gandhi. Boom. Like that. But the same content was broadcasted to DLive, Facebook, to Twitch, and multiple other platforms, and not one problem with it. Not one. YouTube, though. Wow. YouTube can't have a good night's sleep unless they're ruining somebody's channel. So that's what happened there. So, again, we have a few people that I know that are lurking around in the background, just waiting to stick it to the man. And boom. What do? They hit me with it. So we lost Watch with Wayne for 2 weeks, and we're down. So again, what we're going to do is we're gonna talk on this channel just for a little bit. Talk about some of the news that's going on. Talk about some of the stuff that's going on. Most importantly, get everybody to be aware that I won't be streaming on Watch with Wayne for the next 14 days. I almost feel like Watch with Wayne went into quarantine. That's how I feel right now. I feel like the channel got accused of having COVID, and they said, nope, you are now on quarantine. That's how I feel right now. So, with that being said, we're still going to keep going forward, still going to be pushing forward, but it just goes to show that we had a shitload of trolls. We had a bunch of people in there complaining about, oh, you're this, get a job, blah, 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 blah. And then look what happened. So, but you know what? I have nobody to blame but myself. And I'll tell you why I have nobody else to blame but myself is because I was pushing the envelope. I was talking about some things that maybe I shouldn't have been talking about, knowing that YouTube gets butthurt real easy. So, Salty, how you doing? Gordon, how you doing? Special edition, yeah. The Lost Tapes, yeah. Joy, how you doing? Cynthia, welcome. Glad to see you over on Twitch as well. Net PC says, again? Yes, again, we got hit again by a hurricane of fairy dust. So if you got the ability to join me over on Twitch, please do so. Okay? Please do so. Of course, this channel here on YouTube, Wayne Live, is fully monetized. You're more than welcome to be here, but I will be shutting it down after an hour. I do have the 24-hour feed on this channel as well that we do stream to, but we're going to stay away from all of the stuff regarding the vaccine and COVID-19. We're just not going to talk about that stuff. I think we've beaten that to the pulp. We've beaten it to a pulp. Like it is what it is. So I got to watch too, because I got a warning. Hey Wayne, sorry to hear about YouTube again. Fuck YouTube. It is what it is. Here's the thing about this, all right? Even if I go and I talk about, let's say, the Great Reset, or the truth behind all the events that are going on right now. They will hit me with misinformation. Yeah. Yeah. So if they say, "Oh, well, you can't do this, you can't do that."
YouTube sucks.
But yeah, absolutely. Are you good on Twitch? Oh, we're good on Twitch. We're twitching away like crazy. I love Twitch. Listen, when YouTube is more strict than Facebook, you got to ask yourself, YouTube, what are you doing? Like, why are you being so sensitive? Like, really? Come on. Like, stop being so sensitive. And these trolls, they just get off on that, eh? They're like, ha ha, we shut his channel down. Ha 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 ha. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter how much they hit us and this and that. I know that these platforms are only temporary. I know they're only temporary. And all they're doing is pushing me forward, more close to getting our own servers and our own stream, our own site and everything else, where all you beautiful people can just join Citizen World News. Click on a little tab on the top right here. You click a tab and we'll be live there every single night. And I just got to figure out, I know how to stream to it. I just got to figure out how to do a live chat for everybody. Once I get somebody that knows what they're doing in that regards, and once I get some money together to be able to do that, I'm not even going to bother with these platforms. I'll be honest with you. Twitch has been absolutely amazing in every aspect. In every single aspect I can ask for, Twitch has been absolutely amazing. There's been absolutely no faults with Twitch at all. Facebook gave me a little bit of a problem, but it was some pretty controversial things there. But in regards to everything, Facebook has been 10 times better than YouTube. And I understand YouTube is like, oh, it's, everybody likes YouTube. It's easy to use and the whole 9 yards. But I'll be honest with you, they're part of the problem. I bet you if the Taliban were to stream live a beheading or shit like that, YouTube would be like, come on, here's your warning. Don't take your warning. So, or if I was wearing a dress, maybe if I was wearing a dress and called myself Wendy, watch with Wendy every night at 9 kind of deal, maybe that might actually, I have no idea. I just know that it's a tad bit sickening. So here, let me get this here up. Copy that. I don't know why they have to be like this. Here, we'll paste this over here. Boom. For some of the other people. So, there we go. Let's do that. We'll get rid of that. There we go. So, we are streaming to all the platforms as usual, and I'm going to start now that we lost Watch with Wayne for 2 weeks. I'm going to spend the next 2 weeks building up Citizen World News, which we are fully licensed and everything else on that channel. And it's a fully functional business, a whole business. So if you guys want to help me get that off the ground with a few other people that are working behind the scenes on Citizen World News, that will be absolutely amazing. Answers after disregarding no knock. Wow. So nice here. 18 likes. 18 likes on YouTube already on this channel. Yeah. So I usually just use Wayne Live as, kind of like a fallback channel to keep in touch with people, give you guys a place to hang out, talk, shoot the shit. I have the radars that I put up on there with the scanner feed for my local area, which I think I'll probably change that to like Washington or some place like that. What is that? Hold on a second. What is that? That is some messed up shit there. Yeah, so I'll probably end up changing that to Oregon for the scanner, Portland, Oregon for the scanner. Yeah, we could probably do that too. We could change it up every once in a while as well. So that's where we're at right now. Just it is as well known fact that anyone who likes the censor free speech also likes to fuck their own. Okay. Tell me, Google, why do you like to F your mother? Why do you like to F your mother? I would love to allow that to go through, but I don't want to get in trouble. But well said. Well said. Robin, how you doing? JB, Portland, Portland, Oregon. Okay. So yeah, so that's where we're at right now, is dealing with censorship at its finest. And it wasn't, and I know, you know what it was? It was that doctor that was in his full gear in the hospital talking about how the mask, may or may not work or some shit like that. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but it was that doctor talking about that and giving his input that gave me the strike. So a doctor giving his professional medical advice was grounds to give me a medical misinformation strike. Do you see the problem in the world today? You see the problem when you can't get a second opinion? So if you just can't, I don't know. We'll have to see how that is. We're going to stay away from that topic anyways. So, yeah, the people can't talk anymore. It's just as simple as that. We got to get Wayne on Bladder, and then we need a code language. Yeah. Well, I don't even know. I should be streaming to Odyssey right now. That's one thing I tried to set up. So let me see. I have no idea if I'm streaming to Odyssey. If someone could tell me, actually, that'd be cool. My channel. I think I'm streaming. Live stream in progress. Let me check this out. Yeah, I am on Odyssey. Okay, so that works. Streaming to Odyssey. If someone could tell me, actually, that's worked. So we're streaming live to Odyssey right now as well. So that's amazing. Okay, I didn't even check to see it. One for Australia. Okay, I got a bunch of people in there. Wow. Okay, so that's cool. At least I know that's working now. So we are streaming to Odyssey as well now. I'm banned from YouTube, Wayne Live. Just happened. All I said was the military runs YouTube to breed young adults and mess so that you're not banned from YouTube. I didn't see anybody banning you or timing you out or anything like that. I know you can't talk on the Wayne Live unless you're a member, or not a member, but a subscriber maybe. But no, I didn't. Nobody banned you or timed you out or anything like that. Do it, Wayne. Watch with Wendy. Yeah, do it. You just want to see me in a bra. That's all you want to see. I guess since the doctors do after all the belong to the crisis. Yeah. So that anyways, we'll get into all of that stuff afterwards. So I just wanted to basically come on, let everybody know that Watch What Wayne is down for 2 weeks. Reason being because YouTube just didn't like what we were having to say. We do have some trolls that are waiting for people to do stuff in the chat, more moderators than anything, and people that are, and me slipping up by saying the wrong thing. So the whole world has gone insane. Yeah. You know what? I'm looking at the Odyssey feed. The Odyssey feed is pretty friggin' clear as well. There's no setting for how clear it is, like resolution, but it seems like it's pretty clear. So that's pretty cool. Like, it's really clear. So clear, it almost makes you look like you're right here with me. Lori, how you doing? I want to control Wayne's body with a PlayStation controller. See, some kind of stuff like that is kind of a little bit weird, man. I'm just going to put that out there. I'd pay to see you in a bra. Robin, you would pay to see me in a bra. All right, so all kinds of stuff to talk about. Australia is turned into the new Canada with all their lockdowns and all their shit that's going on right now. They've turned into the new Canada. What else we got here? Okay, let me just get out of this here. Reports coming in that the Taliban is beating Americans outside of Kabul. Of course they are. Listen, I had a conversation with somebody today when they were asking me. They're like, "What do you think about the stuff that's happening in Afghanistan?" You know what I said to them straight up? I said the stuff that's happening in Afghanistan right now is a distraction from all the shit that's going on in the north. Like, okay, listen, all the stuff that's happening with the pandemic and that's a distraction as well. But more importantly, the stuff that happened, the pandemic is a global thing. It's a global attack. Where I find that the stuff that happened in Afghanistan with the massive pullout that Biden just did and the disregard for human life, I think what happened there was just a huge distraction. That's all it was. It was a huge distraction to get everybody from checking out the audits, all the border crisis. Everything that you can possibly imagine, the kids that were coming across, the whole 9 yards. It was a huge, we need something. They're looking at our border crisis. They're looking at Kamala Harris. They're looking at these numbers for the pandemic. They're looking at this. They're blah, 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 blah. We need something huge. What can we do that would be over the top to get people to look one way while we do something another way? And what they did was they did something that I'm very shitty at. They pulled out. And when they pulled out, it was just bad. Really, really bad. Honey, are you wild? I want him and the pull that glittered. What? Okay, whatever. There was, man, I cannot see the chat. No wonder I'm looking at the chat here without my glasses on, and it is bad. There will soon be one world nation rules by empire. Winnie the Pooh? Yeah, maybe. Just found out my ex. What the fuck? Lux Deluxe. Wow. That's harsh, man. That is harsh. See? Now I'm not gonna talk about. I will talk about it very, very shortly whenever I close down the Wayne live feed. But that's harsh, man. And it's pretty bad. You can't even talk about what's going on in the world right now. You can't have an opinion. It's get vaccinated now, save lives, do what's right, be a hero, and go and get your vaccine. That's the only thing you can say. It's the only thing you can say. You can't say anything contrary to that. Contact tracing is the next dilemma I had. Yeah. Well, listen. Yeah, there's so many things that we could be talking about. And this was the same issue that I had last night where I wanted to get into a lot of the stuff that was going on in the world, but then turn around and find out that, I got to strike anyways. Need a minute. Yeah, I would definitely say, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, everything goes good with her. I'll be praying for that. Moderna's to start human trial. So Moderna is actually going to start the trials for HIV vaccine for following success of COVID-19 jabs. So Moderna is going to start doing the HIV vaccines now. Wow. Quite amazing. What else? Hello? Yeah? Hello. Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on. Yes. Hey, was there? Okay. Yeah. All right. So, 35 years later, to a country near you. Martial law coming to a country near you. Listen, I want to try to, if I'm going to talk about this topic, we'll talk about it. We got to watch how we talk, please, guys, because this is the last channel I have that is like the memberships and stuff like that. And I have to say, we haven't been using this channel for very much on YouTube, okay? But I have to say that the people that have been on YouTube and the people that got memberships to this channel, Wayne Live, you guys, you guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you very much for being members and supporting the channel and doing all that stuff. Like everybody. Seymour, Lux, Seymour Net, PC, every one of you guys that have been sticking around and so keeping the subscription to that channel and the membership to that channel, you guys are absolutely friggin' amazing. So there's going to be a shitload of people that are going to be waiting on Wayne Live tonight, and I'm not going to be able to get to them. And that's the other stupid thing too. YouTube will not allow me to even post to say, hey guys, I'm down for a week or 2 weeks. They won't even allow me to do that. So what I'm going to do is kind of like I did last time. So if there's, I'm not sure if I could do it myself, but I got to make a channel art that is the special resolution that's at the top of the screen, so that I could turn around and put the message, because I could change the channel art and just change the channel art with all the information. So I don't know if I can do that, or I'm gonna have to try to figure out a way to do that. But screw fake tube, how's it going, Wayne? Hey Hart, how you doing? It's been going good. YouTube is, like I said, YouTube's down. We got our second strike. People that were around are no longer around, and I don't know what the deal is with that. But yeah, it's been very, very interesting the last couple days, because I've noticed a few things, and it's been crazy. What is this? War, famine, death. And you are misinformation. So all these things that come for you, yeah, check this out. I want to put this up on the screen, actually. Check this out. Here, look at this. Boom. So true. And this is what I got hit with. Misinformation. Boom. How crazy is that? How crazy is it that we live in a world where you can't even speak, but yet people can make movies? I don't understand that. I know I am on YouTube right now, but Twitch is much better. 999 silver. Twitch is, I don't know what it is with the quality of the stream. It just seems like it's got a better picture. And I'll be honest with you, I'm looking at the Odyssey right now. Odyssey has got a really good picture as well. I have to say, Odyssey seems to be, the quality seems to be really good on Odyssey. I don't know who's on Odyssey right now. There's 2 people on Odyssey, but I don't know who they are, but it seems to be pretty good. Twitch. And you know what's really nice about Odyssey is, like, Odyssey, you can say what you want to say. You can get the information out there. Rumble is another thing that's really nice. I'm wondering if, see, Odyssey is what saved my ass in regards to the channel stuff, because Odyssey basically backs up all your YouTube feeds. Breaking news: tampons in the low supply. Too many. I almost read that out loud, Lux. Or Robin, I almost read that out loud. Going to the Capitol tomorrow to protect. Gonna meet the InfoWars crew. Nice. Yeah, InfoWars guys have been right on the ball with pretty much all of that shit. Let me get this over here. Here, I'm gonna put this in the chat here, so you guys could check that as well. That's Odyssey. So let me just pull this up here. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to work on the fly here because they screwed up my whole programming. All right, so we'll leave that up like that. They didn't want to. if you ever follow more information on China and the other info, you can subscribe to Mistake on YouTube. And okay, nice. Apache 20. All right, so let me get into. I don't even know what I can and cannot do on YouTube anymore. Australia jailed for COVID. Thought. See, there's so much shit going on in the world, and of course, it's the stuff that YouTube is like being babies about. I just don't understand it. Let me see what we got going on here. Hold on, where is it? John, okay, shit. Okay, winter time. This comer, Wayne, did you know that Rumble is a Canadian company based out of Toronto? Rumble is the, I got in a Rumble account, and I'm trying, like, I'm on Rumble. Yeah, I have Rumble, but the problem is with Rumble is that they want $25 a month to use their service, but I don't know if I should just bite I'm so penny pinching with my money these days that whenever a new service is like, hey, pay us to do, I'm kind of like, I don't know. That's where I'm at right now when it comes to that. So, but I should just bite the bullet. One, it's a Canadian company. Two, they're free speech, which is absolutely amazing. So we could try it. We can try it. Odyssey, though, is working now, which is really good. I don't know if the chat's working, though. I'm going to try the chat test. We'll see if that's working. Is Aussie better than Twitch? I prefer Twitch myself, but that's only because I know I've been studying and learning Twitch versus the stuff that's the stuff that's on Odyssey. I just don't know Odyssey enough, and I've had a real bitch of a time trying to get it up and running. So, but it's not. It might be better. I have no idea. I don't know enough about it. You won 2 channel. Good for you on YouTube. Dan says you won live on 2 channels. Good for you on YouTube. I'm not sure exactly what you're saying there, but all right. Let me check. I want to show you something here. This was on Fox News, and it was. Check this out.
Because on Substack, he joins us tonight. I should say to our audience, we have not talked about this. I have no idea what your views are on this. I was talking to my producers 2 hours ago. Let's just get Glenn Greenwald. He's smart. Maybe he'll know what the hell's going on. Because I don't, but something is. What do you think is happening?
Well, first of all, on the question of Biden's capabilities, I think it's worth recalling that throughout 2019, leading Democrats were the ones on that station, on MSNBC, in the press, who were constantly warning that Biden's cognitive decline was obvious because they were worried he would get the nomination and not be able to withstand the rigors of the election. And he was lucky that the pandemic happened and he was able to hide in his basement. So that has been.
And and that's one of the other things too that they're talking about, the fact that they're going to be or they're already planning on removing him, which was very interesting because when I was watching his broadcast this morning, Kamala Harris is standing in the background, which is very rare because she wasn't making an appearance for the longest time whenever he was out there and doing his thing. So it's I'm very interested in finding out if they are working behind the scenes to try to remove him, because sources say they are. Sources also say there's a lot of other things that are about to happen within the next 6 months. I think what's going to happen in the next 6 months is we're going to be at war with somebody new. Because who are we at war with now? Nobody. War makes money. What are our countries like? They like money. So we're going to be at war. But who do we think we're going to be at war with? I think it's going to be China over Taiwan.
been a narrative that came from the Democratic Party, and obviously it's worsened over the last 2 years. But I actually think that one of the things that's going on here is obviously the corporate wing of the media, the liberal corporate wing, is liberal. They're attached to the Democratic Party, but with one exception, which is they really do believe constantly in militarism and war. Their closest relationships in the media are with the CIA, are with the Pentagon, are with the national security state. They constantly cheer for war. They constantly want
Iran,
more war.
maybe, yeah.
And I think that they don't care about things like crises at the border or inflation or joblessness, none of which affects them. I do think, though.
And that's the other thing, too, that a lot of people were talking about, is that this whole pullout of Afghanistan, and I talked to some military buddies of mine, and they all say the same thing. This was all just a distraction for how bad the governments are handling this pandemic. Because everything is like the inflation, the job losses, the businesses that have been lost, the taxes, everything is gone through the fucking roof. Nobody wants to talk about it.
That they're deeply offended when they see America greatness as they perceive it falling and failing. And these kinds of images are ones Americans
we're at war with
not
the American
accustomed to seeing,
people,
losing to what is essentially a primitive fighting force in the most humiliating manner possible. So I think that it offends their ideology, which believes in militarism, which constantly cheers for war. And I think they're being told by a lot of their sources in the military, in the CIA, who they revered the most and who did not want withdrawal. Remember, Tucker, when Trump tried to withdraw from Afghanistan, the CIA invented a lie that Russians had placed bounties on the heads of American soldiers and leaked it to the New York Times to prevent Trump from leaving. A lot of official Washington doesn't want this withdrawal, and they didn't want it with Trump. They didn't want it with Biden, and I think a lot of the anger is coming from that.
So I was fervently in favor of withdrawing. I'm grateful that we did withdraw. I'm just offended by the incompetence and the humiliation that accompanied it.
And I agree with that, too, because a lot of people are emailing me and asking me a lot of stuff, too. As Wayne, it's been a year. I've been watching you. Happy 1 year. Nice. Thank you very much for being here for a year. And a lot of people ask me, too, so have you, I've been over to Afghanistan and that, and I've seen the area, and I've been there firsthand. And then they ask, well, do you think that we should have went to war and we should have been over there? And I said, no. Like, I don't agree that we should have been there in the first place. But we made our presence known there. The United States made promises to the people. We've been there for 20 years. People become accustomed to a certain way. And then for you to just turn around and be like, see you later. And to pull out just like that, quick, no questions asked. Knowing that the wolf is right at the door, you don't just open up the doors and be like, come on in. And they knew that was happening. When they knew that the Taliban was all around, taking over smaller cities and circling the capital there. And they knew that this shit was going to happen. And they went, okay, pull out. Like that was so stupid. They should have been able to tell the Taliban, hey, move back. We're leaving. When we leave, you guys can talk and negotiate and do whatever. But they didn't do that. They pulled out. I think I'm going to go as far as saying I think that the U.S. government made a deal with the Taliban. Because I'll tell you why. Biden has made the enemy and the opposition so comfortable. Russia, China, lifting restrictions, doing this, doing that, but yet at the same time turning around and screwing, which is supposed to be your allies. Biden has screwed every person that is supposed to be his ally in one way, shape, or form. He has screwed Canada, shut the pipeline down. We don't want to be independent. We want to make sure that we still get our oil from over there. Oh, the Afghans are our allies too. Let's pull out from there. Oh, Biden. Oh, you want your sanctions lifted for your oil? Okay. We lift your sanctions. Oh, China. You're attacking us. Oh, Russia. Can we get back to you for a minute here? Yes. We just noticed that your people from your country are cyber attacking us. Here's a list of all the places we'd like you not to hit, please. Really? TV2 Live. Look at that. How you doing? I thought you had a live stream tonight. I thought you were on doing a live stream tonight. Oh, are you just popping in to say LOL to me as well? Is that what you're doing? So we got almost 40 people on YouTube. We have over 100, almost 100 people over on Twitch. We have, I don't even, like, a bunch of people over on Odyssey, so that's absolutely awesome. So all the platforms are going good. We got Facebook going crazy too. Dems are in China's pockets. The Democrats are in China's pockets. Yeah. Yeah, my debater didn't show. Ah, well. I seen you were going to debate, what did you say? Far right extremists? Is that what you were doing tonight? So TV2 Live, for you guys that don't know, is he was going to debate a far right extremist. He doesn't like Trump, but he doesn't really approve of Biden as well. So he's got a pretty good little thing going on over there. A far right extremist. So seems like a good guy. I don't know him that well, but he seems like a pretty good guy. What was that? I saw a video today that talks about the plane that all those people were hanging on. Go back to the video and look at the front window on the side of the plane. They are all blacked out, and look at the front of the engine. They said it's afloat like a parade. Go back and look at it. I'm not too sure about that. I think our choices with two parties are really choices. Yeah. Well, I don't think there is. See, that's where I think I disagree. Let me get this. Let me make this very clear to everybody. I'm in Canada. Okay, I got my own retard leading our country, so I just comment on what's going on in the States and stuff like that, or around the world for that matter. And for those that don't know, I got 18 years of investigations for working for multiple different organizations in my country and around the world. So I kind of use the contacts I have to kind of get the information I got and stuff. And I kind of just give my opinion on what's going on in the world. Now, with that being said, I don't think that there is parties anymore. I think what the Western world has is the biggest illusion it's ever had, and it's now being exposed that you had a choice. It's like me owning Walmart and Costco. If you have a problem at Walmart, you go to Costco. But at the end of the day, it all comes back to me. And I think that's what's going on in the world right now, is that the people at the very top are like, I don't want to own two businesses anymore. You're just going over here. Oh, you don't like it? Too fucking bad. And I think that's what's happening in the world right now, is that they give you they give you the illusion you have a choice, but you really don't. You don't have a choice. So you could say one person's better than the other, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because it's the people above that are really controlling what's going on right now. And I think what's happening is that people are starting to wake up to the fact that we thought we lived in a democracy, but now we're being censored online. And listen, regardless of what your feelings are about Donald Trump, when you can be censored yourself for being on Twitter, and Donald Trump can be the president of the United States can be censored on Twitter, regardless of what you think about him. He still has the right to be able to talk on Twitter. But then the Taliban, which is known as a terrorist organization that kills thousands of people, including a buddy of mine, okay, can sit there and tweet as long as they follow the rules. That's disgusting, as far as I'm concerned. And this is how we know that evil is in place right now, because every single thing that the governments are doing on both ends right now are letting the opposition get a foothold on what they need to do. And on the other side of the thing, on the other side of the coin, They're screwing the people in every chance they can. If you could get a radical government or a radical person or a terrorist or a traitor in office, if you could get a traitor to be the president of the United States or a traitor to be the prime minister of Canada, okay, if you could figure out a way that you could take somebody that would be completely for the opposition team and move them all the way up the ladder to the point where they're running our countries, how would they run our country? And you would see that they're running our country exactly as if those people were. There's no, you can't even argue that point, because they're nosediving our country and our freedoms and our rights right into the ground based on allegations that, you know, blah 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 is happening. And I got to watch what I say because of the pandemic and all that other shit. But we're going to be doing this for a long time. Owen on InfoWars is being arrested for January 6th. He turns himself in Monday. You see, for just showing up at a place like that, he's going to end up getting arrested. That's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Wayne, watch video? Which one? Oh, right there. Let me see what this video is here first. Hold on. Flat out truth. Okay, yeah. We're going to save that for when... I'm going to save this video for whenever we... Yeah, okay. I'm going to keep this video because we'll bring that... We'll talk about that video. And we'll bring that up as soon as we get... actually, you know what we could do? Here, hold on. I won't be able to play the video, but I'll be able to pause parts of the video and show you guys. And then we could talk about that. And then we'll play the video on Twitch afterwards. I just don't want to screw up this last one until our other strikes are gone, just like last time. What are you referring to? That guy, I feel like I can't see it. That's because I'm not showing it yet. All right, so... The flat out truth, okay, is what they're talking about. So let me just bring this here. They're talking about, let me just see
and
this
that all these people were running after and jumping on and falling off or whatnot. So I'm going to give you my take on it. It's really, really simple.
Let's see.
Okay, let's watch the video first.
Okay, so they're saying Afghans sprinting alongside the U.S. military aircraft attempting to take off in an attempt to prevent it from leaving without them. Yeah, that guy right there looked like he was just like, yeah, like this guy that's coming up. Look, this guy right here, keep an eye on him. He looks like he's just distraught. Like please don't leave me behind. Hey, look. Yeah, that is definitely the face of fear right there. I'm on TV. I'm not saying that they're not sacrificing and killing people over there. They 100% are. But I see stupid shit like that, and I'm like, I don't know. Then you look at exactly like they were saying. This here, blacked out windows, you can see they're blacked out. You can see because the sun is shining on them here. So they are blacked out. Here's the other thing, too. This plane's about to take off. The amount of wind and thrust off of that plane to move that big plane, these guys wouldn't be sitting there like that. Like right about here. Hold on.
Okay, guys, what you're looking at is a big float and some crisis actors. Kind of like this right here. You see this? So,
I don't. I'm not too sure. Okay, I can't say too much about the tint on the windows. It could be multiple different things. There could be a coating on there, a glare for that I'm not aware of. It's a pretty grainy video to begin with. So probably shot with like an Android phone or something. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, relax. But you look at the up here, it does look a little suspicious.
If you look at the very front of the plane,
but this, I don't know.
see that crowd of people? You don't see a wheel.
What are they sitting on right here? I'm not gonna really use his audio, but what are they sitting on right here? There would be a wheel there, but what are they sitting on?
There. Where's the wheel at? You know how you see a crowd of people right there? They're blocking that first little motorized vehicle that's pulling the front of it. And see that guy waving his hands? He's a distraction, so you're not looking back there in the background.
Let me check something else
now,
here.
look in the middle of the plane, you don't see a lot.
See, like the only thing I have a hard time whenever I'm looking at these videos like this is looking at could be that windshields are tinted. And again, I agree. You're right. The windows could be tinted. But have you ever been around one of so what would the purpose of blacking out the windows be? Hiding the alien pilots? No, I think the purpose of blacking out the if they were going to black it out, and that's what the case is here, it would be to show that there's no cockpit there. Because if this guy is what he's saying is blacked out, well, they're not going to build a whole cockpit, so they're just going to black out the windows. So again, but what makes me think that this guy might be onto something is, if you've ever been to one of these airports, if you've ever been around one of these planes, I'm telling you right now, okay, right now, the amount of thrust that comes off of those the back of those planes to get that big fucker moving would blow a bus over. If you don't believe me, go check out that show where the Mythbusters. Okay, Mythbusters used just a commercial plane, and what they did was they just not even took off, just throttled up. And it blew the bus over. So, why are these people running beside it, right behind that plane, on top of that? Why are they running right behind it as if there's nothing going on? So that's what, when I look at that, I kind of go, okay, maybe you're right. Maybe there's some tint on the windows. I don't know. Maybe. But there's no thrust behind that plane. Well, there is a thrust behind that plane. I just don't think it's those engines.
A lot of people at all. And then all of a sudden, back here on the back,
Look.
you see this big thing just sticking outside the plane. Everybody's sitting on it. Well, that's the other motorized vehicle pulling the back of it. And notice these guys do a little pushing scene to distract you from looking back there. Once again, let's look at.
See, these windows do look awfully dark.
At it again. Look at that crowd of people around the first vehicle pulling that float. There's no.
And they're happy. These people are happy. They're not scared. These people aren't scared.
Wheel there. There should be a great big wheel right there, but look at them. They're crowded up.
Look, they're all happy.
Up. Right where you can't see it. And you can see it squared, whatever is pulling.
The engine. Where is it? Where's the engine?
Nothing here in the middle at all, because there's no weight there. Here's the rest of the weight. Here's the rear vehicle pulling it. And you notice they're sitting on it and crammed around it. I mean, it's really, really simple.
See, these windows, I don't know, these windows none of them have. Now, they would be spinning to the point where you wouldn't be able to see it anyways, but I don't know. I don't know.
One more time. Look at the front of the plane. Look at the square vehicle pulling it and them surrounding it. Now watch this guy run by and wave his hands up, smiling.
See, he's not the only one waving his hands here. This guy right here is also waving his hands.
Right in front of the camera up close to totally distract you from that background of what.
These people here, you know, people gotta, like these things here with the amount of thrust that they're using to push this big beast, not only would it be coming out the back, but it would be sucking in. I've seen videos where people get sucked into these things, especially when they're using, you know, I don't know, whatever amount of throttle they're using to move that big beast.
Pulling that float. And the second distraction happens right here in front of the rear vehicle that's pulling this float. You have these couple guys pushing each other right here.
Yeah, something's not right
to
there.
distract you from that rear vehicle that's pulling that float. Not to mention this guy right here in the back. Check him out. Just
Look, he's just sitting there on his phone. Really?
casually on his cell phone. And also, there's a lot of obvious stuff in here that you can tell that this thing is fake. I mean, for one, look, there's no engines.
Yeah, we just said that. No engines.
In the engine casings, the windows of the plane.
The windows do look like they're just blacked out. Those windows aren't just tint. That's not just tint. They're blacked out. Yeah, those windows aren't blacked out. And I can't remember. I'm pretty sure there's something on the nose of these planes. I have to check.
Look at the windows of the plane. It's just a aired up float. That's all it is. Just a big aired up float sitting on two motorized vehicles pulling it. You can think what you want to. I just proved it to you.
Okay, so let me check something here. So we're sitting here looking at that. Okay. Let's see something. Carver. Okay.
Now, earlier on, James drove this one of those is.
Okay, so we're just going to. Let's play this for a sec here. Give me one sec.
The engines!
Okay, so here, let me bring this here. Look. Now look when this car hits the engines. Okay, so you're telling me, and what is that? So you're telling me that these guys are running behind that plane when this car is like, look. Boom. Like, come on. Look, those must be some strong Afghanis. I don't know what kind of shoes they got, but they're well planted. They're well planted shoes. Let's give them that much, guys. We don't know. Why don't they film the rest of the tail off? Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Watch some C7 videos and see what they look like. So I don't know. I just have a hard time believing that those people were just like behind that plane whenever it's blowing cars over. Do I think the situation is fake? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I do not think that the situation over there is fake 100 at all. People are dying right now. I 100% feel that the situation is dire over there, and it it's bad. Can we believe anything anymore? Who knows? Who knows what we can believe and what we can't? Send me an email. Okay, let me check. Have access to. Thanks for the gifted sub. Awesome. Look at the equipment they have now. Translation. Thank you, United States of America, for giving us these helicopters. Oh, I think he just called you an asshole, if I'm not mistaken, right there. He said, asshole, probably not fueled up. Yeah, wow. See? Right there. Yeah. Oh, look. They're so nice to even leave them solar panels and everything. Solar generators. Look at the planes. Fuck you guys. Hey, that. Don't worry, that guys. That's only your tax-paying money there. Don't worry about it. It's a couple million, billion, maybe. I don't know. What did he say? Something about turning off the juice? I think that's what he's saying there. Turn off the juice. Yeah. $83 billion worth? That's nothing. You guys got that in the bank. What the fuck? TV2 Live's got that stacked up already. Fuck. These guys don't need to worry about that kind of stuff. That is crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, what kind of plane what kind of plane was that again that they were talking about? Working 16 to 18 hours. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm just getting some messages here from several different people. Okay. All right. So, hold on. What is this? Okay, we got that. All right. That. Oh, John, thank you very much for the PayPal. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right. Where was that other link? I was going to show you guys. What are we at? We're at 58. We're at 57 minutes. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to leave the Odyssey one up. Yeah, I'm going to leave the Odyssey stream going. And then we'll see 17. Okay, let's do this. Here. Let's see 17. If I'm not mistaken, let's check out a video of the front here. Okay, hold on. Let me check this out. Okay, so look. I know it's a little hard to see, but even from this distance, you see how far this is? You can see the pilots. Look. You can see inside the cockpit from this distance. Look. You can see that there's clearly people in there. You can see the mountains through. Look. Look at that. You can see straight through it. You see that? You can see straight through. You can see the mountains on the other side. Look. Watch right here. Yeah, those windows are blacked out. Yeah, they're blacked right out. Now, something else I want to see here as well. Yeah, and look, you can see the engines. You can see the inside of the engines here. Look, you can see the guy's face. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Look at that. And look at, just like I said, look at the nose on this thing. The nose is different. See the nose here? I knew there was something on the front of the nose. I just couldn't remember what it was. And I'm sorry, but look, there's no way they're sitting on these on that gear. There's just no way. I'm gonna go. Okay, hold on. Let me check something else here. Let's play another video here. Let's play another video and another angle on this video. Oh yeah. No. No. No, it's not. No. That other video is fake. It's fake. Those windows are blacked right out. Yeah. I'll make a video putting them side by side but it's 100%. Yeah, no, look. Even on this video here, okay? There's still you could see the engines for one. You can see the engines, but look, you could see inside the cockpit. Yeah. Okay, I know it said Canada. That's why I purposely made sure I went and grabbed one from the U.S. because I know how some people are going to be. Well, it's Canadian. Maybe they're not allowed tint on there. But no, look, you could see the guy. Yeah, no, that's bullshit. Look at the thrust off that thing. Look at. You'd have Afghani blowing all across that field. Black windows don't even have windows lips. Join the frame. It's flat all the way across the surface of the front of the aircraft. The glare goes across the surface as one clean surface. That C-17 black window don't even have windows. Yeah. Okay, let me pull up that other video now. Where was the link for that? Where was that link? Shit. No, that's not it. Shit, I lost it. Hold on. Let me do this. It's got to be in my history here. Yeah, right here. Yeah, look at this. You're right. You're right on that. Okay, first of all, yeah, look, it's just straight across. Nothing on the front. Yeah, that is 100. Look, it's glare straight across. Yeah, right there. Look, there's no engine. There's no engine. Why didn't they just go sit up in there? At least if they would have sat up in there, that would have been better. And all these people running behind it? Come on. Would they run out of paint here? And what are all these people hanging on to? No, that's bullshit. No. I don't believe that video. That's how we stop the fake news right there. Boom. And look it. Does this guy look like he's in distress? Hello, motherfucker. Right? Does he look like he's in stress? All right, so we're past the 1 hour mark on YouTube. So I'm going to end up shutting down the YouTube feed, and I'm going to shut down the Facebook feed as well. I'm going to keep the Twitch going. I'm going to keep D-Live going, and I'm going to keep Odyssey going. And then we're going to dump into some other videos and some more questionable shit. Yeah, we're gonna get into some more questionable shit. I want to thank you guys very much for being here. I really appreciate it. I don't know, TV2 Live, if you're still in here, I don't know where you are, but sorry I couldn't show you some alien videos. Be good, folks. Yeah, hey, listen, TV2 Live, you know, he might be ugly, but check out his channel. He's a pretty good guy. I think, anyways. I don't know very much about him, but seems like an all right guy. He's trying to get his channel taken off. Not like taken off YouTube, but, you know, get going. Go over, shoot him a thumbs up, shoot him a thumbs down, do whatever you want. It is what it is. But yeah, go check out his channel. He's trying to get it up and going. Like I said, he's not the best thing to look at, you know, visually. But you'll get if you can look at me, you can look at him. So check it out. But from there we'll wrap it up on YouTube, and we're going to continue on Odyssey, Twitch, and D-Live. So, all right. TV2 Live, he's in the chat there. All right, so you guys, I love you. Keep your head up. Keep it out of sight. And most importantly, if you can't be good at it. And everybody that's on YouTube right now that gave me a thumbs up, I absolutely love you. Here is the... Oh, hold on, I'm going to do this right here quickly for you guys over on YouTube. There's the Twitch account. Come join me, and I'll see you guys shortly. I love you. I really do. All right.